Alright. Mudcrab Merchant. I would say it is. You solid 2.5 or 3.
I gave it a 3.5, which might be
Wow.
excessive. It might be excessive. So this is an interesting story because when this got spoiled, I know there was like this big argument,
Yeah,
and I was
Link was like it's a 4.5 or like
no,
5.
yeah, no, and I said it was unplayable when it got
No, I don't
spoiled.
think it was unplayable, but I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think it was.
when it got spoiled, but so the reason that I've come around on it is because I think so. Initially, a lot of people were trying to argue that it was like a value card, and I was no, because the average difference between the like the two cards you're giving is like too small to be worth it. But I think in a really aggressive deck. So like the thing is, if you gas before your opponent, like so the average card that both players get is going to be worse than every other card in their deck on average, right? Which means that like it'll probably be the last card they play. But I feel like if you're playing an aggressive strategy where you're going to run out of cards first, then like it actually is generating you a card and it's not generating one for your opponent because they're not going to play it because they have more options.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's 3
Uh,
might fly way too high, but maybe I think it's like a 3 or I think it's a
I
3.
think it's a 3. I would give it a 3.
Yeah,
Okay, I can see it as a 3. And it's like a
yeah,
mudcrab. It's a talking mudcrab, and it's a fun card. So
Yeah,
definitely not
and
yeah,
it
disenchanted.
has a really good voice line.
Yeah.
yeah. I think it needs a lot of more experimentation too. Like I'm not really
Yeah.
think that I think there are some decks that definitely run this card. Like
Alright,
I
let's
don't know.
go on to Force Round Looter. I think it's a 2. It's
Yeah,
playable in very, very niche decks, but it's too like it's not playable right now. But I
yeah,
have used this card to win games when it does go off.
yeah. And it lines up well with itself. Like the first thing it grabs is scimitar, treasure map, or that kind of thing. Like
Yeah. I think it's niche. So
yeah.
2 or 1.5. But I have played with this card, okay. Karakon, any thoughts before we move on?
Yeah, no, I think it's a very niche card as well. Not much to say.
2?
Yeah.
Steam Constructor. I think it's a 2.5 or 2. Because Dwemer could be a strategy, but like it's a 2 mana 3/3 in Dwemer. It's not bad.
I think so. In a similar way to like we're talking about archetype defined cards, like this is one of the big reasons to play like the neutral token mage Link has been playing. And
Yeah.
I don't know like how powerful we consider that deck to actually be, but I mean he was playing that at like I don't even know like rank 4 or 5 on ladder last season, right?
Yeah.
I mean I don't know. I just feel like yeah, I think it's at least a 2.5, but it might even be a 3 because like this is the incentive to play that deck. Also, I think I've just gotten curved on by Dwemer decks too many times to like
Yeah, same. You
yeah.
always have halls on 6.
Oh god. Yeah, and what's his face on 3? Like yeah. The
Mechanical
2/4
Yeah.
guy? No, or the guy that resurrects and like gives the thing
Grim.
+2/+2? God.
Oh wow. Yeah, maybe I should play some Dwemer decks after the discussion.
High roll the crap out of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 3, I think I see it as a 3.
I think 3 is too high though.
You think 2.5?
Like yeah, like you obviously need the synergy, and even if you have the synergy, it's not that amazing. It's a 2 magic, effectively a 3/3, which is
Yeah, it's like not even
good,
that great. Like it's
but
fine.
yeah, it's fine. Like it's, I mean, it's obviously good, but yeah, it's nothing amazing unless it's on curve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a 2 mana 3/3, and with halls is a what? 6? Wait, no, it's a 9/3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
9/3.
Yeah. It's pretty good with pulse.
All right. So 2.5, we can move on. Stolen
Yeah.
pants.
5. Move on.
All right. Flesh sculpture, a definite 5. Look at this premium. It's a story mode card and a crafted premium of these.
Yeah.
Wow.
Transform your whole hand into premiums. And
Yeah,
I
like
Yeah, go ahead,
if you so you break your hand, like you draw really badly, and then you have less sculpture, and suddenly
Do it again.
you can transform your bad cards into
More
good
bad cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're really bad at deck building and you only have bad cards in your deck, you can solve this problem with a flash sculpture.
I mean, I've used this card to go on a 50% win rate deck.
With Unite the Houses.
No, it's not playable in Unite because you have to transform your Unite the house in hand.
You play it before you draw Unite. Come on. You gotta get good at this game. You gotta draw in the right order. Alright. Heroic Rebirth. Unite the Houses. 1.5.
Heroic Rebirth. Yeah, only playable in Unite. Other than that, no.
Yeah.
Easy as a 1.
I think it's a 1. Yeah, I think it's a 1. Like, I'm not sure if it's even going to Unite, right?
Well,
Is it?
if it hits Bolvin, but then that's too rare, so...
Yeah.
Alright. Mechanical Ally. I think it's a 2.5 or 3. It's same rating as Steam Constructor.
I think that one's a bigger payoff.
Yeah, I think the payoff is bigger. I think it's I'm not sure if it's free because it has a bigger payoff, but it's weak because of the same reasons as Team Constructor, so I would give it the same rating.
Same 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starsung Bard. It's a
1
card.
Let's
I would
do that.
disenchant these.
Yeah. That's a nope.
So it's a 1.
Yeah.
Voice of Balance. I think this is a 3.
Yeah, that's
Very
what I said.
powerful in the archetype. And it's not even that bad of an archetype. I think
the archetype is pretty bad though.
Okay, it's pretty bad, but it's because Aini keeps pawning these things to rank like super high rank, so it keeps messing with my head.
So 2.5 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this
by
card
itself is strong, right?
Well, if it goes off. I think the ceiling is really high, but you're making a big sacrifice in deck building to do it. It's usually not worth it.
Alright, 2.5, Karakon?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Clockwork Dragon.
I said 2.5.
I think it's a 2.
I think it's flexible. I think particularly if you're a new player, this is a pretty solid
Okay,
card.
if you're a new player, I wouldn't disenchant this card.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's Clockwork City. I wouldn't disenchant this card at all. But I think in power level wise, like you just have better options at 5.
Yeah.
So what rating do you think?
I would put it at 2.
I can see it.
2. I would give it a 3, honestly. Like it's
yeah.
It's like it's a drain, and yeah. Okay, so the big downside about the card is that it messes the lanes, right?
Yeah.
So if it was the other way around with the lanes, so it was guards in the field and
Drain in the shadow. Yeah.
it would be a lot better.
Mhm.
But still, it's a good. It's not a bad on curve, like in terms of stat line, right?
Yeah,
but
I gave it a
it's a
2.5.
better-
I'm gonna be confident.
There is the dragon synergy as well. So
This is so bad. So okay, 2.5. You've convinced me.
okay.
Yeah, I put it at a 2.5 originally, so we averaged. You had a 3, a 2, and a 2.5. We can.
Okay. 2.5 is I'm happy with that.
Alright. Forsaken Champion. So this enables all your Nord tribals, Mammoth tribals, and Wolf tribals.
Yeah.
Wait. You can only choose one.
Oh yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
You can't play Mammoths and Nords, for example. You
Yeah.
have to commit to one of them.
Yeah, my comment in the document on this is if you have to work this hard to make a deck work, you shouldn't be playing. You just shouldn't be playing that deck. Like if in order to like make it useful, or if in order to like make your tribal deck viable, you need to be playing this card. You shouldn't be playing that tribal deck.
Well, it's
But then buff Trebuchet to 1/5.
yeah.
You know what? You know what else does that? Actually, you know what? Scimitar buffs it to a 2/6. If you really, or you could play Orc Clan Captain. How about that? You play Orc Clan Captain next to your Trebuchet. You can actually attack 1/4.
But then buff spot. Okay, we'll move on to the next card. Prize Chicken. So this is insane in the Chaos Arena. When you can send.
Yeah. So if you're playing Chaos Arena, make sure to draft it.
I dusted my foil prize chicken, and I'm forever regretful. It was a bad decision.
All right. Stronghold Eradicator.
I think this is actually a card.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
5
not
mana
a-
6/6.
I think I gave it a 2.5. I think you can actually play this card. I think like being able to get rid of things in Shadow's cards, you can hit into them is, or not cards. Getting rid of Shadow on the things in Shadow is like actually a real thing, and the body is strong enough too. Also because like we know that Direwolf just keeps printing all this crazy colorless energy, and like this is just a solid card, so it probably goes into a lot of those decks, I would think.
Yeah, I can see it like being legitimately played as a one-off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, I played.
I think the effect is a bit too conditional to play more. You're not gonna have that many situations in a game where you want to review the whole lane for 5 Magicka. But yeah, I think it's a like the stat line is really good. You can even play it in mid-range decks. So yeah, I think it's a strong card. I'll give it a 2.5.
Yeah,
as
that's what I
well.
did too.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with 2.5.
Yeah.
Stronghold Incubator. I think it's a 1. I wouldn't even
I
play this in
still
game mode.
haven't opened a copy of this card.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I've been playing this game for like a year and a half, and I still have none of that.
No, you get one from the. You get this is for free, and I will disenchant it.
Wait, oh, you have it for free?
Yes, I think you've disenchanted it.
No, I don't disenchant my cards. I think I
No.
just.
There's no way you get one for free. You have to level up one. Or do you get to choose between this and Eradicator?
Oh yeah. Maybe you get an option to choose. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
yeah, and you'd always choose Eradicator.
Yeah. So I just don't have it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I really hope this never see play, but I don't know. Maybe like again, there's just Dwemer synergy makes me sad, and maybe there's a world
Too
where
slow.
yeah, I think yeah,
It's hard to imagine this thing play. Like it's
it's
so
really hard to
slow.
imagine. Yeah,
Brass Arquebus. I
this
think
is
it's
actually a
2.
card. Yeah, it's a card.
I
Yeah,
can't play
it's
this.
very niche card. It's really hard to build to make the right deck for Brass Arquebus. So for that
Yeah.
reason, I think it's a 2 as a niche card.
Where have I seen it recently? I know I've seen people play it recently. I'm trying to remember where. Damn.
Whisperators.
Maybe I think also maybe like
Scout.
I think
You can,
yeah,
Cornwall
I
and
think
Ungulum.
yeah, I think Link was playing Arquebus in like a primitive version of Abomination or something.
That's
But
too slow for Abomination.
no, I know. I mean like months ago, like before it had been refined. But yeah, I think one thing with this is that if there ever is a combo between a couple different 1-drops, like this can draw an entire combo by itself. So I don't know. I don't think it's good, but it could maybe see play.
Dwarven. So 2, right? Or 2.5.
I would give it a 2.
Probably a 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with 2. Dwarven Armament.
Dwarven armament. You have it at 1. I don't think it's that bad.
I know you. I think you had lethal with this in your singleton spell sword against me. But that's it.
I don't know. I think this is basically just America.
Hey, it's hard to find items that give you so much. Like, it's in decks that like burst. I think this is a decent option.
Mm. Yeah, I mean it's Cliff Racer's 5 mana for 4 damage, so 6 mana for 5 damage, but you have to creep on board.
No. I was talking more about something that already has a board, so you don't put the charge. Like,
Yeah, of course.
doing
Yeah.
tokens, like you can consider Dwarven armaments. I know that no one ever does it, but people were playing Barbas before they were playing Dwarven armaments, and I don't think that was correct.
That's a good point. Yeah, maybe in like an aggro spell sword you could play this.
Yeah. Anyway, I wouldn't give it a 1. I think
Like
that
1.5.
that's like 2.5 for me.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I think it's I think it's one of the better items. Like, it's better than Greatsword, for example, in my opinion.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I agree with that. Yeah. Wow.
I
Interesting.
put 2.
I think I agree with 2. I think 2.5 is too high, but yeah, 2.
Okay, maybe 2. Yeah.
Two,
Definitely
yeah.
not a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Super Thanks thinks is not bad as well. Because he played to rank 6. Okay. How's the Dwemer? This is like the definition of 3, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like that deck is a deck because of that card. So, yep, it's a 3. Kara,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. With the way that we defined the free slot, yeah, this is a free, so yeah.
Alright. Illusionary Mimic. 2.5 or 2.
I think it's a 2.
Yeah, like it's really niche card.
It's really hard to get it to work.
You have to do a lot of deck building decisions in order to put Illusionary Mimic in your deck.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think the big thing with it is they might implement a mechanic that allows you to put something on top of your deck in the future.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So if there's something that's like, take a card from your discard and put it on top of your deck, then maybe this can see play because like, I think if there's a way to actually deliberately set it up, like that kind of thing. Or like search your deck, and rather than putting it on in your hand, put it on top of your deck or something. Like if there's
for the future maybe, not now though.
But yeah, that's kind of a lot of our like 2.0s are like that, where we're like, it's super niche, where it's like, it's not a card you really want, but maybe it's a way it sees play, whether it's as a tech card or as a pick in the future. I don't know.
All right.
So
2?
Yeah,
I'll put it at 2.
Okay.
I put Uprising at 4.5.
Okay, I don't agree with that. Uprising, yeah, like it's. I mean, obviously it goes into Scout.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Uprising Telvanni, is that the Aini Telvanni?
Yeah, I need that.
There's Ani as a Telvanni, and Ray also has an off Telvanni.
Okay.
I think probably 4.5 is too high. It's probably maybe like a 4 or even a 3.5, but
I think 3.5.
Yeah.
Just don't disenchant this card. I think then that's all I would say.
I mean, the thing about this card is that it's really key in Scout. I was trying to make Scout work without Uprising, and it's really difficult in this meta.
Yeah.
But other than that, the Uprising Telvanni is pretty much the same thing. Like, you play Uprising for the same reason that you play it in Scout. Like, you want to buff the same cards. Like, you want to benefit from the same cards, right?
Mostly.
So,
I mean, those...
When I'm talking about the Scout, I'm talking about the Telvanni as well. So
yeah,
I think other than that, like, you wouldn't play it anywhere else, right? Like, anywhere else is just trash tier.
Yeah. I think it's also one of those cards that it's just kind of primed to do disgusting things. Like you talk about cards that are like most improved as more cards come out. Like just if they continue to print things that have powerful summon effects, like this is always going to be a way to abuse them. And then and obviously in Scout the level of mana efficiency this can have just gets absurd. This can be worth 20, 25 mana. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The big thing about Scout is that it's just so flexible. It can buff your Drain Vitality very easily to level 3, or you can draw like 3 or 4 cards just with one Uprising. So at this point, yeah, you've won the value game or the tempo games. Like, it's just so flexible.
Yeah,
But I don't think there is any other deck that can benefit from Uprising. And because it's key in one archetype, I'll put it at a 3.
I think it's for me. I think the reason I put it at 3.5 is because like it's key in that archetype, but it also like it makes that archetype like the top of tier 1 in my opinion. Like I think Scout, I think maybe without it, Scout's like low tier 1, top tier 2. I think because that like the deck that utilizes this is arguably like the best deck in the game.
I wouldn't say it's the best deck in the game. It's certainly a tier 1 right now, I think. I'm not sure if it's the best.
What do you think is the best deck in the game?
Right now, that's difficult. I think Claw is better than Scout right now. If you want to ladder, yeah.
Huh.
If you want to do well on ladder, I think Claw is a better choice than Scout.
I guess to be for ladder, it depends on like tournament play too. It's different.
Yeah. And it also depends on the format of the tournament as well.
Yeah. But anyway, I think my point is just because I think what it provides, and also because of what it does going forward. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like compared to like this, like because the other threes are like Disciple of Namir, like I don't know. I think this is above that for me, but I'd accept it at a 3 if you want to put it there.
I think we just don't disenchant this. Pretty powerful in archetypes. We'll just move on to Dwarven Centurion.
Yeah.
Okay.
1.
I think it's a 2.
1.
1 point.
Really?
1.
I don't know. What do you?
Yeah, I think it's quite bad even in Dwemer deck.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think the 1 is justified.
Yeah, Link's making a good point in chat. Well, actually, I think we put our armaments at 2, but yeah, armaments at 2.5, Uprising at 3. I don't know. I think Uprising has to be at least 3.5. Anyway, we'll move on. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarven Colossus. I would disenchant this card.
Yep.
1.
I think it's also a 1.
Karakondzhul 1.
Sure.
Argue for it. Okay, Conscription 5. I think it's a 4.
Yeah, I guess because but by our scale, it doesn't go in every deck. I just think I think like there's a viable Conscription deck in literally and an assassin. Like I don't know. I think
I don't think it fits in Hlaalu. Like, I don't agree with Conscription Hlaalu aggro. But
no, not that. There's a lot of people who there's a lot of like stuck in 11 drop on their aggro decks. Like Link and I have talked about this a bunch. Like and those decks are so garbage it's not even funny. But there are actual like control decks, like control Hlaalu decks to play. It's like Aquaman has a pretty good build.
Hlaalu Conscription is okay.
With Conscription, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that's a viable deck.
But you can only play this in like control strategy.
Right. There's no aggressive. So SPF 4 because of that. Yeah.
Oh, but for me, 4 it means it goes into every control.
Yeah, I guess it's hard because it's neutral, so it kind of breaks our scale a little bit because of that.
Yeah, that's true. I think Conscription is at 3.5.
Yeah, I think it's a 3.5.
Like it's very key to a few control decks, but it doesn't go into every control.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to do multicolor?
Yeah, let's move on to multicolor.
Top 5.
Oh no,
real quick.
yeah, we have top 5 for the neutral.
They're all
I
pretty
don't.
bad.
I didn't even do that.
So.
And the
let's
ones that
see.
are good, you don't even. The ones that are good, you don't even crack. So, like the best ones are like Conscription and Uprising. Like, what do you say?
You have Mudcrab
So
Merchant.
1
Yeah.
is Mudcrab Merchant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
2
there's like
is
the Dwemer
Link.
code.
2 is Turquoise
Uh,
Link.
Yeah. So like,
Eradicator, you mean?
yeah, Steam Constructor and Mechanical Ally and like Halls.
Yeah. After that is Mechanical Ally, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Halls, then Ally, then Constructor, I guess. Or like the key.
Or
You
Dwarven
need all those
ornaments.
codes.
Yeah.
That's 5 right there.
Yeah.
So Mudcrab, then the 3 cards of the Dwemer deck, and then armaments.